Christopher Cox, The Deadline Effect, How to Work Like It's the Last Minute, Before the Last Minute. Step into the dynamic world of deadlines in Christopher Cox's book, The Deadline Effect, How to Work Like It's the Last Minute, Before the Last Minute, where he unveils the art of using deadlines as a motivating force. Through intriguing case studies across various industries, Cox demonstrates how organizations avoid the pitfalls of the deadline effect by treating deadlines as powerful, yet manageable, tools. In this summary, discover the Easter lily farmer's secret to successful project planning, how a ski resort strategically juggles soft and hard deadlines, and the strategy best by employees to seamlessly navigate Black Friday chaos. Prepare to harness the power of deadlines and enhance productivity in both professional and personal contexts.
The Power of Deadlines. Christopher Cox, former editor-in-chief of Harper's and executive editor of GQ, highlights the deadline effect, the tendency for individuals to procrastinate until the last minute when facing a deadline. However, Cox argues that organizations can leverage deadlines as motivational tools to reach their goals on time without sacrificing quality. In his book, Cox provides colorful case studies and a fresh analysis to teach readers to make deadlines work for them. He also blends behavioral science, psychological theory, and academic studies to provide a compelling and descriptive account of the power of deadlines. The power of early deadlines. Christopher Cox, the executive editor of GQ, learns the persuasive power of early deadlines when John, a talented writer notorious for missing deadlines, submitted his cover story on rapper Puff Daddy moments before the final deadline. Despite being told that the deadline was a week earlier, John missed it. This incident made Cox realize the importance of early deadlines in ensuring timely and high-quality article submissions. The Planning Fallacy and Easter Lilies. The annual commercial supply of 10 million Easter lily bulbs in the U.S. and Canada is produced by 4 farms in Smith River, California. The mystery of how these flowers always bloom just in time for Easter was solved by author Cox. The key is counting backward from the Easter Sunday deadline, allowing for the upward of 110 days in the greenhouse needed for the bulbs to bloom. This technique helps farmers avoid the planning fallacy, the trap of seizing the most optimistic project completion timetable while ignoring relevant information. Cox's findings teach us the importance of planning backward to prevent underestimating project time and cost. The race to meet a ski resort's deadline. Cox visits Telluride Ski Mountain to witness how the resort prepares for its busiest period. Thanksgiving weekend is usually a traditional opening date, but in 2018, most of the ski runs were still brown a week before the opening. However, the resort's management was determined to open on time, as it served as a message to holidaymakers that they would be ready for Christmas. In reality, the resort's revenue largely comes from the period after Christmas. To meet the soft deadline, the resort needed 200 hours of cold nightly temperatures to lay down enough snow. The snow machines can turn 5,000 gallons of water into snow hourly if the temperature is cold enough. The team filled 2 reservoirs with water every night, directed it to the snow guns, and created enough snow despite the tight deadline. At 10 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning, Cox saw the opening of the lifts. How Best Buy navigates Black Friday chaos. Discover Best Buy's secret to avoid the Black Friday mayhem which causes nightmares for retail owners. The store divides the sales floor into separate departments with their checkout areas and hires additional security. The entire team is rewarded for every item they sell, encouraging collaboration and speed. In the end, Best Buy's planning helps control the chaos in-store, but the parking lot remains a war zone. Always prepared. The 621st Contingency Response Wing of the Air Force at McGuire Air Force Base in New Jersey stays on high alert to respond to catastrophes. The base has all-terrain vehicles and emergency supplies ready for deployment at any time, making it easy for airmen to act during hurricanes or other crises. Economist Muhammad Yildiz claims that the most potent antidote to the deadline effect is a deadline dependent on a random, uncontrollable event that could hit at any time. Knowing a critical deadline could arise any time keeps the Air Force on high alert, ensuring a strong position when the need arises. Power writing. With a unique voice that showcases the best of both in-depth think pieces and observational articles, Cox provides useful and evocative details while deploying his cheeky sense of humor. He extracts practical, self-help lessons from his examples, offering compelling and memorable reading. In this book, Cox highlights the art of power writing, providing worthy advice obliquely while keeping you engaged throughout.
Christopher Cox's The Deadline Effect delves into the often stressful realm of deadlines and reveals how organizations from diverse industries make them work to their advantage. The author introduces effective strategies, such as the Easter lily farmer's backward counting method for time-sensitive projects, Telluride ski resort's delicate balancing act between soft and hard deadlines, and Best Buy's structured approach to chaotic Black Friday events. These compelling examples showcase not only the persuasive power of deadlines, but also the potential for overcoming the deadline effect. By dissecting the success stories of these organizations, Cox provides valuable insights that will help you leverage deadlines to maximize productivity and achieve your goals in a timely and efficient manner.